Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for popping in. Today I am doing a Q&A. A week or two back, the phone's separate. Sorry, Brooke's behind the camera. She's going to be reading out my questions that got sent in on my Instagram. So yeah, a week ago or two, I put some questions down. I put a question box down on my Instagram. I'll drop it there. If you're not following, a follow will be highly appreciated. I do post over there too. But yeah, I asked for some questions for a Q&A type video and some, content suggestions and that. And I'm going to go over them questions today with the lovely Brooke reading them out to me. So let's go.
Okay, first one, what job do you want?
So my job I wanted all my childhood was a PE teacher originally, but as I've got older it's kind of changed. I would still love to have the opportunity to be a PE teacher, but if that doesn't come around, I either want to go into coaching or personal training or content creating. At the moment my content creating is going successfully. I've got a lot of support and everything on my recent videos, which I'm very, very grateful for. So thank you everyone for popping in and leaving a like and a comment on my videos. It really does make a difference and it does really put a smile on my face. But yeah, so I think at the moment content creating and personal training are my main focuses. I have done coaching recently with an under-8s football team, volunteering, which I found very, very very beneficial, because it gave me a lot of skills and stuff, and I may go back there when I finish college. I'd stop for a while because college and work at the same time were all colliding and I just couldn't handle it. But yeah, I definitely would go back. Next question.
What are your goals?
My goals, so I've got a few short-term goals that I set myself, which is the main one is to move out with Brooke into our own house. We're going to do a mortgage. We're going to hopefully move out this time next year, maximum late next year around Christmas time. Yeah, that's my main short-term goals, and my long-term goals are just to live a good life, get big, do some personal training, be successful content creating and keep this going, get monetized, and maybe make it a job one day with Brooke and just live a happy life with Brooke, really.
How long are your sessions?
So my sessions in the gym last 1 to 2 hours. I used to go to the gym for minimum 2 hours, maximum like 3. That was be from like 10:30 to 12:30 or 10:30 to 1:30 was I think my latest gym session, but I've changed it recently. I've been kind of going to the gym from 10 in the evening after work until 11:30, or the other way around, which would be through the day. So like if I have a gap through college, like 11 till 12. But yeah, I've changed it, so my minimum time in there will be an hour, my maximum 2 hours, and just because that pushes me to get it done, because I used to go to the gym and just sit around in between sets, which weren't benefiting me at all, because then I wouldn't get the motivation just to do the next set, because I'll be on my phone scrolling for so long. But yeah.
Do you do any cardio?
So I kind of do cardio, but it's kind of a cheat. I play football around 3 times a week if there's a game. If there's not, 2 times training at college. But I haven't really implemented cardio into my gym plan, my fitness plan or anything. So at the moment I don't really do much cardio except from football. Sorry if you can hear that noise. A lawnmower. I think you will you'll still be able to hear me just fine. But yeah, don't do a lot of cardio at the moment. Just football. So yeah.
How many calories do you aim to eat a day, or how many do you eat?
So I aim to eat minimum 2,000, max 3,000, but I think I don't really track them, but I do think I eat over 3,000 some days, and some days I just around the middle, or 3,000 exactly. But I mainly focus on my protein and carb intake more than calories. I try and match every gram of protein with every pound of fat I have. So I weigh about 170 pounds, I think, which is about 87 kg. So I aim to have a gram of protein with every pound of fat. So therefore, 170 grams of protein, if I am correct. I don't know, my maths may be off, but yeah, I mainly aim for protein and carbs because I don't really care about the calories I take in, but I do take in a good substantial amount, depending on if I am ill or not. I am very ill at the moment. I forgot to touch upon that at the start. I woke up this morning with just a runny nose and a really sore throat out of nowhere. So yeah, sorry if I sound a bit queasy in that, but it's just the way life goes, eh?
How many days a week do you train and what's your split?
So I train 5 days a week and have 2 rest days. So I'll go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, rest on Thursday, go on Friday, rest on Saturday, and then Sunday I go, and then it goes back to Monday. I rest on a Thursday because I just feel like that's a nice day to rest on, especially if I have a football game on Wednesday. The door's closing on itself. And Saturday I either rest on a Friday or a Saturday, but these past couple of weeks I've rested on Fridays because I've been doing stuff with my friends. That's why I did a day in the life of a 18-year-old Saturday, but I tend to rest on a Saturday as I have an 8-hour shift on a Saturday, meaning I get quite tired. But if I'm not tired from work, I tend to go to the gym anyway. So yeah, but in every gym session I have, I tend to train a different muscle group, but mostly I train arms, but I do train other components of my body as well. But when I'm training shoulders, I'll pair that up with arms, and then I'll do arms on a separate day. But pretty much you're working arms all the time if you're doing chest and everything. Yeah, except for legs, of course. But yeah.
Can you do some food challenge? Can you do some challenges? And please do the 10k calorie challenge.
Okay. I've not really thought of that, but it's a good idea. I do struggle for content at the moment as I'm in college, full-time work, part-time, and I go to the gym, so I don't really have much time to do challenges, but it's definitely a good idea and I definitely will give it a go. The 10k calorie challenge sounds like a treat. I love eating.
How many days a week do you train and what's your split?
So I train 5 days a week and have 2 rest days. So I'll go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, rest on Thursday, go on Friday, rest on Saturday, and then Sunday I go, and then it goes back to Monday. I rest on a Thursday because I just feel like that's a nice day to rest on, especially if I have a football game on Wednesday. The door's closing on itself. And Saturday I either rest on a Friday or a Saturday, but these past couple of weeks I've rested on Fridays because I've been doing stuff with my friends. That's why I did a day in the life of a 18-year-old Saturday, but I tend to rest on a Saturday as I have an 8-hour shift on a Saturday, meaning I get quite tired. But if I'm not tired from work, I tend to go to the gym anyway. So yeah, but in every gym session I have, I tend to train a different muscle group, but mostly I train arms, but I do train other components of my body as well. But when I'm training shoulders, I'll pair that up with arms, and then I'll do arms on a separate day. But pretty much you're working arms all the time if you're doing chest and everything. Yeah, except for legs, of course. But yeah.
Can you do some food challenge? Can you do some challenges? And please do the 10k calorie challenge.
Okay. I've not really thought of that, but it's a good idea. I do struggle for content at the moment as I'm in college, full-time work, part-time, and I go to the gym, so I don't really have much time to do challenges, but it's definitely a good idea and I definitely will give it a go. The 10k calorie challenge sounds like a treat. I love eating, so I should be able to do that no problem. But yeah, definitely very good idea, and very good content idea. If you guys want to see that kind of content, please put it down in the comments what kind of challenges you want me to do or content you want me to do, as it will be very, very helpful.
Why did you switch gyms?
So I switched gyms. To start my whole journey I was at a leisure centre gym, and it wasn't really benefiting me. I was with kind of the wrong people in the gym, except for a couple who were on the same page as me. So the gym I was at wasn't really, it didn't really have much equipment. It was mainly treadmills and cardio kind of stuff, which at first I didn't mind, but with the group of people I was with in the gym, we were training legs like 3 times a week and not going for the rest of the week, so I had these big legs but tiny arms, so I decided that I wanted to change gyms anyway, to get away from the group, from the people who didn't want to switch gyms, and I kept my mates Kieran, Harvey and Braden with me, which was good as we have now gone to Snap, but Kieran goes to Snap and Pure Gym, and it's really benefited me as I've got big in every kind of muscle component and I just keep improving day by day, but I wasn't improving in my last gym, which was a leisure centre, and yeah, everyone was thinking, like asking if I was going to go to the new Pure Gym, and I just thought it was kind of just the other side of the town really from my house, and also I've heard like it's more of a social place and people stand around chatting, which is nice, but I'd like to get my head down and just do my workout and go. So yeah.
What motivates you?
So what motivates me is mainly my epilepsy. So as I'm epileptic, I was told at the start when I wanted to start all this gym stuff that it was a bad idea. I could have a seizure, I could have this, it could do that, and it all kind of just motivated me to do more, in a sense. So I was being told I couldn't, but I knew I could, so I told myself I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna prove everyone wrong. And have I had a seizure in the gym? No. Have I had anything worry happen in the gym? No. So really I made the right choice, and look at me now. I'm only just improving. I'm only really just getting started. I can't wait for the rest of my journey because it is really, really good so far. What also motivates me is my friends and my family, my girlfriend and my girlfriend's family, because they all want the best for me, which I find really supportive. And I know if I don't want to go to the gym on one day, I know that everyone will be proud that I've got up and done it, even if I'm feeling a bit rubbish, and also just wanting to prove them that I am going to do it, and I'm not this lazy little kid, and that I won't make excuses anymore. So yeah.
The last one is,
Last question.
what advice do you have for anyone who wants to start a gym?
My main advice is just go for it. At the start of the gym, I was a bit anxious to go in and see these big men and girls really fit and everything. And no, I don't mean it like that. Like, you know what I mean. Everyone knows what I mean. Like, fit men and females. You know, you get the gist of it. But yeah, I was a bit intimidated. But once you get into the gym and you start doing your own thing, no one really talks to you. And if they do talk to you, it's either, hey, how are you doing? What are you training today? And or you're doing well and supportive stuff. So if you do, just go for it. And also, if you need any support or advice by anyone, just talk to people in the gym. And also, my comments are always open, and my socials, I'll put my Instagram here. Just pop me a message and I'll be able to help, because I do. I've been told in my comments that I'm an inspiration to many and everything, which it means a lot, all the support that I have been getting. And yeah, I just want to inspire everyone to just do their best in life, such as going to the gym. If you have a medical illness like myself, it shouldn't put a halt on your life or anything, and just go for it. That's what I've done, and I'm just hoping that people are watching me going, oh well, it isn't that bad after all, I can do it. And yeah, so is that all the questions, Brooke? That's all the questions. So thank you guys for watching. If you want more content like this, please drop down in the comments what content you want, and of course challenges if you want them. I'm more than happy to give some a go. And yeah, just thank you guys for watching and popping in. The support I've been getting on my socials have been amazing recently. I want to keep it up, and yeah, just thank you guys again for all the support, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.